Good old stadium events. Can I do one podcast without talking about stadium events on the NES? Could I finally do that? That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But you know what? It's sort of the game that galvanizes the retro game community and, of course, the collecting community, the retro game collectors, and, of course, elitists that are out there on some of my favorite websites. But you know what they are. So this came on Reddit. This was a Redditor. The Redditor found not just, it was an estate sale. It was an estate sale, and it was outside of Cleveland, Ohio. It was advertised, and there was according to this Redditor, there was a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of games downstairs in the basement for sale in boxes. So we're talking the original owner either moved or died. That's not revealed at this point. So they purchased it, and then the Redditor's name is Twiggles MG. Good old Twiggles. So what you have, purchase a box of NES games, and it looks like some Coleco Adam games too. You got some games like Baseball Stars, John Elway's Quarterback, Jaws, Gauntlet, Adventure Island, Xevious, Jackal, 4.5-star game according to a certain NES guidebook. Kari Warriors, and then you have a Coleco Adam game like Cabbage Patch Kids. Then it looks like there's some Intellivision games, Astro Smash, that are absolutely worthless. Space Invaders for the 2600. Some loose cartridges, like Dragon Power, Donkey Kong Classics, Balloon Fight, looks like Burger Time, and then Defender 2, and then a Donkey Kong Jr. Math. But of course, sitting there is a pretty good condition, very good condition, complete in box stadium events with the manual and the insert poster, which you can find in other early Bandai games like Athletic World, and also like Chubby Cherub and Ninja Kid. I'm not sure it's the exact same one, but it's a poster. So obviously, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to go to an estate sale, find these games, and pay like $5 each for them, from what it sounds like, and then one of them is worth 5 figures. So what do you do out there to get a stadium events that's worth 5 figures? Do you keep it? If you're a collector, do you sell it? Well, I know that's the question. By the way, his toes are in one of the pictures, which I think is funny. He took a picture and his big old foot's right there. Anyway, so I know with the whole Tim Atwood stuff recently, and I'll get into another topic in a second, that stadium events they're popping up all over the place. Apparently, there's a lot more out there than people think. And this is important to know, the sort of the psychological value of this find, besides and other ones popping up recently, is that it lets people know that these are out there. There's not just like 12 of them. There's not just 20. There's a lot more of these, cart and box and or sealed ones combined. And of course, dreams can come true. It could happen to you if you're young at heart. Well, it's not really being young at heart. It's just getting out to an estate auction or estate sale. Estate sales are they're all the rage. They're coming up more and more with people that I've been talking to, going out to them. I've always said they were great, but I don't have time or the energy to go out to them early. So we'll see if it comes up for sale, either privately or on eBay, and we'll see what it goes for. I'm not sure what the last complete in box went for. I don't know if it was 20 grand. I don't know if it was 10 grand. Who knows? But it's just one more out there. Now the loose card only prices have gone down. They sort of ballooned up to 10 grand. They came back down to 6 or 7. And there's always like these mini bubbles that pop up like that for games this rare, until people realize that, hey, there's more out there. There's more out there. You should be patient. You just can't be dumb. But we'll see what happens with this one. Yeah, like $5 a game, and supposedly bought like 40 games. And yeah, I guess if you're in that situation, you don't want to just pick out the one game and start shaking and be like, oh, I always want this one, because maybe they might take it away from you and be like, oh, we might look this one up. So you might want to take the whole box, even games you don't want, like in this picture. I'm not sure how many people out there want to, what is that? Is that Star Voyager? What is that? Do you really want to buy Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf for $5 each, or or Karate Champ or Breakthrough? Probably not. But you know what? You bite that bullet because you got a game worth 5 figures in there that you should get as well. You can not worry about that double dribble costing you $5. Take them all. Spend $500. Take all the games you see as long as you got that one that's valuable. But some people would have a dilemma, moral dilemma, being like, oh, well, it's worth so much. Maybe I should give more back. Or, it's up to you. I always maintain that people have the opportunity to price the games on their own, especially when it's an estate sale. You hire people usually to do that for you, whether it's jewelry, antiques. And if they pass it up, if they miss it, they miss it. Sorry. Collector's going to get it, or someone else is going to get it. And, well, hopefully they don't flip it. But, hey, I'm not going to tell them what to do with their game.